coming up into tonight's show, I thought we would do a slightly different direction, but sort of similar to what we've been doing. But I kind of really want to help you guys. I don't think we've been quite delivering properly over the last few weeks. So, going forward, at least for the next sort of few weeks, we're going to try this. We're going to be focusing on the spirit of the week and a flavour syrup of the week, whether it's William Fox, whether it's ODK, whether it's Monin. We can't be heard.
Oh no.
What? We can't hear you.
Oh no.
Right, hello? I can hear bars going up and down. Now you can hear us. Hey! Take two!
Oh, look, Laura,
Hey!
look, Laura said that she's away for 1 week. We can't even turn the music off.
That's all right. This week there's going to be no F-bombs, so we are all good. There we go, ready to go.
There might be.
We've got Izzy with us, we've got Dan with us down there. So, as I was saying, as you missed, I feel that we haven't been delivering properly over the last few weeks. So I've kind of changed the format up a little bit, just trying to help you guys even more. So the show's going to break down into two parts. We are going to have a spirit of the week. I'm going to be making cocktails of that. And we are going to have a syrup, a flavour of the week. That's going to be anything from William Fox, from ODK, from Monin. The spirit, there are plans that I've kind of got in place, but we'll see how that go. It could be anything, but there are sort of similar plans. But the one kind of thing that does sort of resonate with us is we kind of want to do, I used to do like £25 haul videos. They haven't been working for some reason, but I've kind of got a different way of doing it. So I'm going to start off with, I'm going to show you kind of the shopping list of ingredients that you can make. These are all very, very simple cocktails designed for you guys, parties, pubs and bars. If you want to make shed loads of cash, these should be right up the street. There's not going to be any complicated stuff here. I just want to get you guys thinking, inspire you, riff cocktails up, because that is what I do best. So we'll put William Fox away for the time being. So ingredients for this, I'm going to make sure we get them all out. So bearing in mind, that's on offer at the moment. That was about 20 quid when I got that from Tesco. So, you know, I fully appreciate 25 quid isn't that much money. And let's be honest, you're not going to be making that great of cocktails, taste-wise, ingredients-wise, with your 25 quid. So we are going to be spending a bit more. But over time, you will be building up your ingredients list. So the two spirits, or liqueurs, I should say, that I'm getting involved this week, is an orange liqueur of choice. Whether that's Cointreau, whether that's Triple Sec, whether that's Grand Marnier, Posh People, Pierre Ferrand, Mandarin Napoleon, whatever you've got there. So we've got an orange liqueur of choice. And that can, you know, Triple Secs will cost you 10 to 12 pounds, smaller bottles, Cointreau, 15, 16, Grand Marnier, a bit more. And then we've got Aperol tonight. I think Aperol's only being used in one cocktail, but most households have got a bit of Aperol. So they are the only three kind of spirits that we'll be using tonight. So pop those to one side. Fruits-wise, lemons and limes, easy peasy. So we've kind of got those. What else do we need? Sugar syrup. I haven't got that out yet, but homemade sugar syrup. I am also using a bit of agave nectar, and I'm also going to be using a bit of cinnamon syrup. Now, agave nectar, most supermarkets, £4, a little squeezy bottle, normally in the baking aisle. If you don't want to use that, you can just use normal sugar. Cinnamon syrup, if you don't want to buy it, just make yourself some sugar syrup there, and just kind of infuse it with a bit of cinnamon. Job done, you've got cinnamon syrup. So you don't have to spend a fortune doing this, but you can quite easily get these wherever. And then mixer-wise, I've got 3 mixers for you. So we are going a bit of Mediterranean tonic, because that's kind of my favourite tonic water. We are going for, and I've got these out, that's the other video. We are going for apple juice. And what's the other one? And a bit of cranberry juice. There we go. The only other thing that we're going to be using, Angostura bitters. Okay. Now, we all know that they cost about 10 to 12 pounds. They are going to last you months and months. They are definitely a worthwhile investment. Okay, so we know that this costs a lot more than £25, but you're going to build up these ingredients. All right, and that's kind of how we're going to play this going forward. There is one other thing. Obviously, we've got ice as well, but there is one other thing. A couple of these cocktails will involve an egg white cocktail. We don't use egg whites. You don't have to, but I am going to be using some of the foamers as well. So that is all the ingredients. All these, I think it's next 6 cocktails I'm doing. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 5, 6. Dan's in the way. 6, 5 cocktails. The next 5 cocktails I'm going to be doing are all going to be using those ingredients. All right? Very, very, very simple. So let's just pop those away. The other thing, just a quick shout out, Instagram. We know you've got you on. No one's really. Have you got Instagram comments on? Yeah. Dan is going to sort of filter through any comments. So if you do say anything, just keep pestering until Dan sees you. So the first one, who should we go? Who should we go? That's all right. Marshall Mann, how you doing? Claire, hello. Ross, hi. Hello, hello. Right, cool. Claire, so first ingredient we're going to be doing. As I say, these are not complicated riffs. These are just fun, easy. I call them cash converters. Put them on a pub or bar menu. You're just going to sell them, easy peasy, all day long. So the first one I'm going to do is a very simple riff on a margarita. Do you want to make these?
Yeah, no, I was just thinking. I was like, a margarita, how are you going to do this one?
Without the tequila.
I like tequila.
Without the tequila. We're going to use our stash that we can't see. There we go. There. So I'll tell you what. You can play along. I'll get the ingredients. I'll tell you what. I'll put the ingredients this side. You can make the next one.
Oh, fine.
Oh, fine.
I like the gin. That's all.
Go on in.
I just want to sip with the gin, to be honest. That's all I actually want to do. Straw? It's just so nice. No, don't. No, I'm not doing that. Because you're making me look like a bit of an alcoholic there, Steve.
Well, you've already had 3 drinks this afternoon.
4.
Joking. So,
no.
A double bubble. So
But
the first ingredient. So all these ingredients, or all these recipes, we've got a clever, genius way of doing this in future. But for this show, they will be in the show description after it goes live. All right. So when I get home and edit it, or maybe tomorrow they'll be in the show description. Right. So double bubble.
Ooh, did you hear that? That sounded great, didn't it?
Did you get that on the mic?
I don't know. Shake.
Tiptoes. So 50 ml of that. The next ingredient we're going for is because this is going to be, so that is just replacing the tequila. That's all we're doing really. So next thing we want is the orange liqueur. So Cointreau, you want half of the little end, so about 15 ml of that. So Cointreau, Triple Sec, Grand Marnier, Pierre Ferrand, Mandarin Napoleon, perfect, that's absolutely fine.
Oh, okay.
So about 15 ml of orange liqueur. We then go, I haven't done these ready for you. I was going to pre-squeeze these, but I won't. Just for this, you don't really need to measure, but we're going to go for the juice of a whole lime. So it should roughly be about 25 ml, give or take with the lime. You can measure it if you want to, but let's not faff around with these. These are just very simple, quick and easy cocktails. So that one, I'll do that.
Helping me out.
And then, so the juice of the other one. Lovely, jabbly.
Excellent.
Right, and
then...
Oh
no, I made a mess.
Hey, and then the final ingredient is your agave nectar. Now, will sugar syrup work? Yes, of course it will. So if you don't want to use agave nectar, you don't have to. But we're kind of going Tommy's style, essentially, with this. So Tommy's Margarita is served over ice and with agave nectar. So agave syrup. And about
what is this like? Because I don't think I've ever used this before.
Agave tequila juice. It's the best way to describe it. So you know where tequila comes from the agave plant? Yeah, well that's a sugar syrup from the agave plant.
That's quite cool.
Yeah. So 15 ml, half a shot again of that. Nothing wrong with drinking out of the bottle. Right. There we go.
Right? Oh, it's a lot thicker than I thought it would be.
Yes, it's kind of like a low calorie or supposedly lower calorie sugar syrup. So we're going, we're going for some ice cubes.
I quite like that, I think I might have to get some.
Let's fill you up. I'll do your ice.
Yeah, do you know what, that's one thing I think I'm not very good at is filling shakers with ice.
You can just dump that in there.
Really?
So
good
full ice shaker.
No, I'll do it. I didn't want to be rude. Why are you going to rush? Slow it down.
We've got 9 cocktails to get through.
Right.
Come on. Chop, chop. We're 9 minutes in. 1 cocktail. Come on. So, good half-fast shake. Welly. She does it all the flipping time. Right. When it's nicely condensed.
It's quite condensed. I think we could be a bit more. Although I'm going to get told off because we've got 9 cocktails to get through apparently, so I better hurry up. I can't get it off quickly. That's really cold.
And then single strain, that just over the top.
Ooh, look at that. How fancy am I? Ooh.
That's it.
Lovely.
And then garnish, as we've got the lime the lime husk, spent lime, whatever you want to call it.
Squish lime.
Just, I've just inverted. I love inverting it. It's kind of a cool touch. And we've got that. You could go a lime wedge.
Wow.
You could even serve it up over a martini glass and do kind of a rock salt rim if you wanted to. I wouldn't personally do a salt rim with this because it's gin, not tequila. It doesn't need the salt sort of thing. But a very simple rhubarb and ginger margarita.
Oh, that's good, but it's strong.
Do you like that?
Yeah, that would be definitely a Friday night.
Friday night. Now, what we're going to do as well, we're going to try and get photos of these for social media. So we should be lining.
Oh, Steve, we shouldn't have put the stuff here.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Poor planning.
So while Izzy's doing that, I'm going to get prepped up for the next cocktail.
Steve, we've got a bit of poor planning going on.
No, that's all right. I'll put it this side. We'll put it this side. There we go. Right, boom, done. Right. So the next cocktail I'm going to do is a rhubarb. This one should be quite fun. We're going to do a rhubarb and ginger cosmopolitan. Have you got that in?
No, you're in the way. I'm not. Do you want to be in the way?
No. God, they say don't work with kids, don't they, small animals. Right, so the next cocktail we're going to do is the rhubarb and ginger cosmopolitan. Again, a very, very simple riff, all right? So ingredients for this, obviously we're going for our rhubarb gin. We are going for...
Can I have a straw, please, for Dan? Thank you.
Dan,
quite like to have a try.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, sorry,
we're going for the orange liqueur again, so two drinks in a row with that. We're going for another lime. And we're going for our cranberry juice, wherever I've just put that over there.
Me or you making this?
Cranberry juice. And we're going to go, there's one missing. What am I missing? That's it, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. Where's my mouse? 1, 2, what have I done? Yeah, no, that's it. So like 4 ingredients. So simple. A cosmopolitan is essentially vodka. Okay, so all we're simply doing is swapping the rhubarb and ginger out for vodka. That flipping simple. So. I want to
get a fresh cocktail. Oh, are you going to do this one?
Do you want me to do this one?
I don't know.
I'll do this one. I'll do this one rapidly.
You haven't made that many cocktails today.
I know, it's quite...
Do you know what? You've not made any cocktails
I haven't made any cocktails for ages.
What have you actually been doing?
So, first ingredient, double bubble of your rhubarb gin. You can put the lids back in. Second ingredient, 15ml, half a shot of orange liqueur. Third ingredient, I'll do the cranberry juice next. Now, I personally do like a little bit of extra cranberry juice. Traditional cranberry juice is just there to turn the cocktail pink, but I'm going to match the gin, so I'm going to go 50ml double bubble there. And then I would, so just to balance this out, I actually would do half a lime. So I'm just going to squeeze in half a lime for this. That will be roughly about 15ml. Squeeze that in. There we go. Boom. And then again, we're just going to go ice cubes. Do you want to pick out a nice fancy martini glass behind?
Oh, I'd love to. Wait.
I think your favourite's on the floor, I think.
No,
so, ice and shake.
I'm going to go get my new favourite, actually.
Right, there we go. Proper ice and shake.
This is my new favourite, though, which we
your
discussed
new favourite.
earlier.
There we go. Do we know what it's called?
It's called the... Do you know what? I'm actually struggling with the pronunciation of this one. Filigree? Filigree martini.
I'm glad you said that because I would have butchered it.
Filigree.
So, and then just double strain.
Oh, that looks like my kind of cocktail. Look at it. Pink.
You can add a bit more cranberry juice, but I don't think you need to. I mean, this is obviously going to be strong, but cosmopolitans are strong. Garnish for this.
I've got my straw ready.
Why not? Why not? I'm just going to do an orange peel. Just peel it off.
Oh,
don't do what Claire did the other night and rip half your finger off. Express the oils over the cocktail. Rub that around the rim of the glass.
And is that when you slice it?
And then you can do. Should we slice it?
Because I've never done this before, and actually, if there's like a simple way of like garnishing your...
I'll show you guys. I'll do it off camera, but I'll show you guys what I've done.
Steve's getting fancy with his cocktails now.
I've just got that garnish. What I've done, I've tidied the edges up. So trim the edges down there. Just put a little slit in it there.
Look at that.
And kind of just
I like
very, very, very simple.
And it's going to look
very
great
simple.
on Instagram.
Cosmopolitan, see rhubarb and ginger cosmopolitan. Have a little try, see what you think.
I'm going to do it off camera because I was still
What's it taste like?
That's strong as well. Do you know what? They're strong tonight.
Woo!
I will only be having a bit of a straw for
Oh, that's good though. The rhubarb and ginger with cranberry juice is amazing.
You can really taste it.
Quite like that.
It's lovely. Right.
Done, done, done. So it's 2 cocktails done.
We're going very fast, Steve. I can't keep up.
Cool. Right, so the third cocktail, going to do a slightly simple one now. You can shake this, but you don't really need to. I'm going to make it straight up in a glass. We're going to do a Collins, and we're going to obviously do a Rhubarb and Ginger Collins. But this is where the Aperol comes out to play, because I'm going to use a tiny bit of Aperol just to sort of dial down the bitterness. And I think that kind of works quite well. I wouldn't say Campari for this. So I'm trying to stand over this way so as you can get good photos. I wouldn't say Campari for this. I think Campari would be too bitter, but Aperol does work a treat for this kind of thing. So, where are we going? We're going there. So we want a double bubble. Are you making this one? You're making it straight in the glass. Right. Double bubble.
I don't think I've ever made one in a glass before. Cool. Well, obviously made one in a glass. But
double bubble straight in the glass.
Put my lid back on.
It's like being married again, Steve. Went that my comment the other day.
Yeah, you wish.
Right, let's pop that to one side, that to one side. You want a lemon. Next ingredient is your Aperol. You just want 15 ml of Aperol. Okay. Got to roll this.
Oh, why do I always do a little bit too much? Do you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that though, is there really?
Now, I think, because lemons, you can never really tell with lemons. They're kind of a pain in the backside. I think you kind of need to measure this out.
Do you think?
I think this is quite hard. I'll do this quickly.
No, what do you mean?
Go on, muscles.
How much would
you want a whole 25 ml? Yeah, I think we need the other half. No. Some lemons you'll get like 25 ml out of half. Some you won't. We're probably just shy of 20 ml there, so you'll probably want about.
I know, just
half
a squish of that. Yeah. Don't worry. I've got this. I always get absolutely just lemon juice everywhere. There you go.
Got it? Cool.
Yeah,
Still
made
got a bit
a
there.
mess.
So we've got 25 ml of lemon juice going in there. Perfect. And then we do want a bit of sugar syrup. Ooh. So same as what you did for the Aperol. 15 ml of Aperol. So this is essentially a Collins. So Collins is gin, lemon, sugar, soda water traditionally. I love using Mediterranean tonic instead, because I think the citrus and lemon thyme, I think it's lemon thyme in there, but the lemon thyme, they just work so well. Mediterranean tonic is fantastic for Collins. About half the can.
Yeah, don't make me open that with my nails.
Half the can.
Painting. Half the can?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm really bad at judging things like this.
You can use splash, but well, let's see how.
I mean, that's more than half the can, and it's only got to there.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So half the can. What have we got? 3/4 of the can. Just going to ice up. Not too much, just a little bit of ice in there.
Tried. Some people just are never happy, are they?
There we go. Right, give that a good stir with our drink stuff. Can we see? Oh, got it right around as well.
That was good, wasn't it?
There we go. Give it a good stir. Churn all the ingredients up.
You do this like sort of like a.
Kind of give it a good mush up.
Ooh. How do I know when it's all good? Just like...
That'll do. That's fine. That's fine.
And then where's the glass go?
Just leave it there. I saw it. Top it up with a bit more ice, because the more ice we have in our drinks, the better. The colder they stay, less diluted they become. And then I'm just going to garnish this with a lemon. You could garnish this with an orange slice, whatever you fancy. Rhubarb and ginger, essentially a Collins with a bit of Aperol. That's all it is.
Ooh, that's nice.
Do you like that? Mm. What's the Aperol? Can you taste the Aperol coming through?
I actually can. I can. Well, I can taste more of the ginger.
The Aperol I've got to that stage of my life where my palate's just kind of changed a little bit. And I love the kind of bitterness that adds. It just bounces off the sort of sweetness of the gin. Whitley Neill, look, let's be honest, they are not the best gins in the world, but they are fantastic for cocktails. Okay, it's a base gin, you know, it's good. It is really good, but they're not the best. You know, they're not going to win like all the proper sort of awards there. But their flavoured stuff is proper amazing for making simple cocktails. And now I absolutely love them for that sort of stuff. JJ's quite good as well, but the Whitley Neill stuff is perfect. Now this one, the next one, I haven't got a name for at all. We've got two there ready to go. This is another shaken cocktail. Cool, rattling through these. What's it got? 20 past, that's all. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Sorry. Good to see you on. We are gonna shake this one up. I say it needs a name. It's kind of like rhubarb and apple sort of thing. So, ingredients for this.
I'll get thinking of a name.
Did I say I didn't get the apple juice out? Did I? No, that's what. I knew there was something I needed in the fridge. Where is my apple juice? There it is. Did I get it?
You did.
I think I got the apple juice. There we go. So, obviously we've got apple juice from our friends just over the road, Cambridge Juice Company. But pressed apple juice from any supermarket, you'll get it quite easily there. So we've got that. I've said cinnamon for this because I know cinnamon, just think of crumbles, autumnal crumbles. Cinnamon, rhubarb, apple, they just a match made in heaven. So if you want to go cinnamon, that'll be an absolute treat. However, normal sugar syrup is going to be absolutely fine. Of course it is. It's just, you're not just going to have that sort of cinnamon edge to it. So we've got that, and I think this one's, what have I done with this one? Crushed lemon juice again. So we've got another lemon. There we go. So simple, hang on, there's something missing, I'm sure there is. 1, 2, no, simple 4 ingredients. There we go, really, really simple. And again, serving up in a highball, but we are going to shake it down. So,
are you going to make this one?
Do you want me to do this one, do you?
Yeah, because I quite like the look of doing the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next
this
one.
Is how I plan it, whether I want to do the next one or not.
Simple, 50ml double bubble of your rhubarb gin. Next ingredients, let's just pop that down there so it's out of the way. Cinnamon syrup, 15ml, but adjust to taste. So whether you know, if you've got a really sweet tooth, add a little bit more, but 15ml should be about the thing. So 15ml, half an ounce cinnamon syrup. I will add the apple juice while I'm here. I'm just going sort of probably about 75ml, just a little bit longer. You could go 50ml if you want it a bit stronger, but 50ml. 75ml should be perfect. So 50ml double bubble, and then we're going for
Stephen.
I'm a speed merchant. 50ml. I'm in practice for my Porn Star Martini challenge at Christmas.
You can all calm. I'll go
50ml of that, and then I am going for my lemon juice. Again, I've just used the rest of that up. Again, I will measure this simply because we can't really tell how much lemon juice is coming out. So 50ml. 25ml of lemon juice. 1.
That's fun.
And 2. Right, and this should be perfect. So again, it's just a simple 4 ingredient combination. But I guarantee it, if you put this, if you've got a party coming up over the festive period, if you put this on a pub or bar menu, you're just going to sell it. It's just going to be a cracking gin. So just ice this up. That'll do. And then we're going to give it a good old shake down. Do you want me to do me a favour? Highball glass.
Always.
And fill it up with... Let's go that one because it's right there.
I like this one.
Crushed ice.
You did well. Where's your...
Scoops.
Oh, what do you call it? Oh, no, that's a top.
I'm just using that. Just use that. That's easy. So good shake. Who's Scott? Hey, Scott. Claire, can you show how you... Hey, Rachel, how you doing? Listening in the pickup, waiting for the beavers. Excuse me? Only because hubby's on before you. Right. So, good shake.
Enough?
Yeah, that'll do for now. So, crushed ice. I think crushed ice serve looks kind of cool for this.
I did drop some ice on the floor.
So, got that there.
More.
And then just fill it up with crushed ice. And then garnish, again, apple wedge.
Oh, it really goes down, doesn't it? It does. We're going to run out of crushed ice by the end of this.
That's all right, I've got loads. Yeah.
Oh, showing off again.
So there we go. Again, just a simple garnish. You don't have to faff around with garnishes too much. But that is kind of, it needs a name. It's essentially rhubarb, ginger, cinnamon.
Look at how bright that looks.
Oh, see, that's probably my favourite of the night so far. I like that. Right.
Where am I supposed to...
Cinnamon, rhubarb.
Yeah, I actually like
very.
Yeah, it's actually really nice.
Yeah, see, very simple kind of cocktail.
Oh, Steve, sorry, would you do me a favour and thank you?
Move your mess.
My mess, your mess. You made that cocktail, you have to take responsibility. Right. Oh, I'm making the next one, aren't I?
So any questions? Hey, Sandeep, how are you? Awesome, keep going. Love it. How are we then, Scott? What are you drinking tonight, Scott? Let us know. If you've just tuning in for the first time, if you've never watched us before, say hello in the comments. Let us know where you are in the world, where you're watching from, and let us know how we can help you as well. I've kind of got this worked out of how I think it will help, but you know, there's always other things we can do for you. So let us know what sort of cocktails you want going forward, what spirits. And I've stuck a poll up at the top of the YouTube as well, so make sure you click that poll as well to let us know what favourite flavour your Whitley Neill gin is. So you're making this one, yeah?
Oh yeah. Sorry,
So-
Dan liked that cocktail, by the way.
Dan likes it.
Good thumbs up.
Dan's the best one.
Yeah, probably.
Apple juice.
It
I
was
would have
nice.
guessed that because whiskey kind of goes hand in hand with apple, and I know your kind of flavour palette for that. So it kind of, yeah,
It's a whiskey.
kind of.
They've all been pretty good so far.
Oh, actually, oh, yeah.
Thanks.
That's
I'm
why we
waiting for the
make them.
kids to go to bed, and then it's a painkiller. Sandeep's in India. Wow. Whereabouts in India, Sandeep? Whereabouts? I know Calcutta. That's it. That is it. Right. So ingredient. I keep looking at that screen. Ingredients. We are basically going to do. As I say, these are not rocket science. They're really not. But they're just a fun alternative drink. So we're going to do a rhubarb and ginger sour. So we're going for our gin, obviously. We are going for lemon juice. I've used that. We're going for straight up sugar syrup this time. We're going for Angostura bitters, which I've already got out. There
Can
we
I
go.
guess what order this is going to
Yes,
go in?
you can.
Can I?
Well,
Okay.
you've got the flipping recipe in there.
Yeah, I know the recipe, but I know like you obviously put it all together, don't you? But you try. Oh no, it is actually there. Okay,
Yeah.
my mistake.
Now you can obviously riff this up even more. You could add another liqueur. You could add a different element to it. Something maybe like Liquor 43. You could probably even add the Aperol to this as well, and that would kind of give it the bitter kind of fun, sweet sort of vibes going on. Anything's possible, but just use this as a base. I'll chop up another lemon as well because I think you'll kind of want that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I was going to ask a question, but I'm going to hold off on the question actually for when we need to use this because I've never actually used egg white in a cocktail and I wouldn't know how to if I didn't have this at
So
home.
egg white.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, do that. I'll
You explain. I'll
yeah,
do this. I'll follow the recipe.
I'll quickly rinse
I'm
these
sure I
because
can
this
do
is working a treat.
I did
So,
get. Is it my one? Yeah, it must be.
So 50 ml double bubble of your gin.
Ooh. Sorry.
Right. You want another lemon, don't you? Another lemon. Yeah, let's give this a roll.
I do that. Do you know what? I've also learnt a trick as well that
Go.
if you put them in the microwave for
Yeah,
like
30 seconds.
yeah,
Yay.
and then they squeeze really well, you can get some good juice out of them.
Get some good juice.
Good juice.
Room temperature
Good soup.
sort of lemons. Right.
25 milliliters.
Yep.
Where's my squeezer?
Just there, look.
Thank you very much.
I've got another one ready for you as well.
That's that was nearly really bad, wasn't
oh.
it? And then he squished
Squished.
it. Squished it over the.
So 20,
That's this
25
side, isn't
ml
it?
of lemon juice. Off to the pub.
God,
Nice.
that is a bit of a.
Hyperbad. Good cricket out there, Hyperbad, isn't it? I forget what the stadium's called. Interested in making cocktail culture in India. Okay.
Oh God.
I tell you, India, YouTube cocktails, is that the right way around to say it? Or the cocktails on YouTube in India are flipping huge. I forget who he is now. He's got a massive channel. It's like millions of subscribers.
Just in the bin.
Yeah, that'll do down there. Did you get enough? Oh, look
Yeah.
at that. Was that half a lemon?
Yeah.
See, look, that's what I mean. There's no
Did you
rhyme
get
or
it?
reason.
I squished it really well as
There's
well.
no rhyme or reason. It's half a lemon.
To be honest,
25 ml.
Oh, I spilt some, but
Cool. Right, 15 ml, half a shot of sugar syrup.
sorry, I wasn't listening. I'm joking, I was.
15 ml, half a shot of sugar. Hey, Gaz.
Do you know what? I actually
Hooks
find
on cocktails. Hey, Prost. Oh, Prost. Where's Prost? Prost. Is that German? No. No. Where's Prost? Prost is cheers. Where are you from, Gaz? You're going to say like Grimsby or something. You don't do sugar.
Yeah.
Right. Angostura bitters.
Oh, see, right. I'm not very
go.
good at doing these,
Right.
so should I do it this way and then?
Yep.
Is that the fancy way?
The fancy way. Yeah, fancy way is there.
Like, so I hold it like that.
So the one thing with Angostura
How many
bitters,
do I do
if
for
you've
one?
not used Angostura bitters before and you've got marble worktops or anything like that, or wooden untreated worktops, they stain and they probably won't come out for ages and ages and ages. So you've really got to commit to the dash.
I'm going to
alright?
commit to it. So
Don't-
watch
if
out.
basically-
Oh,
I'm not
sorry.
going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But basically, if you just kind of do that with a full bottle,
out
they'll literally fly out over there. All right. So you've really got to turn it upside down and commit to the dash.
I'm going to commit to the dash.
They aren't like salt and pepper. They are like seasonings. So you know, there is no right or wrong with this. You can add more salt, more pepper. Traditionally, I would say about 2 dashes. But if you want to go 3, go for 3. If you want to go 1, go for 1. Play about, but I would say 2 dashes.
You put 1 on your recipe. Oh, oh, oh! Look at that! Oh,
we got some spinach. Hey.
Look at that! I got it.
Look at that.
No, I got it on my ring. Oh dear.
Oh,
dear.
James. Sorry, James.
Oh,
Is that
dear.
an engagement ring?
No, God no.
Oh, God. Wrong finger.
Yeah,
James.
that is the wrong finger. It's a special one, but I've just stained my skin. Oh dear, sorry, I'm just gonna wipe.
Right.
I don't want orange.
Foamers, Slan, Scotland. Oh, okay. Prost. Okay, I haven't got that. Yes, but still no one has cracked it and made it at home. Stick with me, Sandeep. Stick with me. We'll take India by storm. So these little bad boys. Izzy's question was: you've never used an egg. How would you use an egg?
Yeah, because I've never used egg whites before.
So egg whites, nothing to be afraid of with egg white in cocktails. They go into quite a lot of cocktails. Sours, amaretto sours. Most amaretto sours, for instance, massive popular drink in the UK, has got an egg white in it. Sometimes it's listed on the recipe, on the menu. Sometimes it isn't. But I promise you they will have it, especially if you've got that foam. We have got products like this on the market now. Foamers that kind of replace that. They're vegan friendly, they're long life, they're shelf stable.
I really like it.
This little bad boy, well, they say 600 cocktails. I've kind of was keeping count and I've completely forgotten. I reckon I've done at least sort of 300 with that, at least. So I don't know, but even 20, whatever it is, 24, 25 quid a bottle, something like that, they kind of. Now, how you would use an egg white, depending on the size of the egg white, I would kind of measure, sort of, before you get used to it. A small or a medium size egg, you were probably going to use the whole of the egg white. So you kind of crack it, do the little funny dance thing to get the yolk and keep the yolk to one side for your scrambled eggs in the morning. But kind of, a medium egg, that white would traditionally give you about 25 mil, give or take. All right, you don't have to crack another egg to get another bit, just to make it up to 25 mil. Just use that medium. However, large and very large eggs, especially if you're like me and go to a farm shop, you've got Whopper eggs. Maybe you might get 2 cocktails out of a very large egg. So that's when you kind of measure. If you've got a very large one, you can probably get close to probably sort of 40, 45 mil maybe out of a big, very large egg. You just want about 25 mil. So, but this will replicate and we do exactly the same sort of thing. So, pipette, fill your pipette up.
Yeah, I actually love doing this because it makes me feel a bit scientific.
Right.
6 to 8 drops.
6 to 8 drops.
I do this at home,
so
as you can tell.
You can do 7, you can do 6, you can do 8, you can do
2,
5.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
8. So those 8
I
drops
did 9.
will mimic the egg white, all right?
I'm trying to wind Steve up and he's actually not.
What's that?
He didn't even
No,
clock it, did you?
attention.
I put 9 drops in, okay?
Right,
I thought it'd be funny.
Clear the way for your
Clearly not.
for your photos. Right.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So, we're still going to do the same whether we've got egg white or not, because we need to emulsify the cocktail now. So when you've got the egg white in there, it's fine because even if it has got bacteria in it, even if it has, and it won't, but even if it has, shaking it with alcohol is going to kill the bacteria. So they're absolutely fine to use. All right, nothing to be scared of. But the one thing we do need to do is emulsify it. So what we do, and by doing that, we do a dry shake. So pop that into there. No, dry shake is basically without ice. A good, with foamers, we only kind of need to do it for about 5, 6, 7 seconds or so. Yeah, with an egg white, you're gonna do it for a lot longer. Proper sort of 10, 12, proper foaming. So give it some absolute welly.
I thought I was.
I'm gonna fill it up with more ice cubes.
Do you know what? I actually think it's harder to shake a cocktail without ice in it. Oh, that just tried to come off the top.
So the one thing you will see with this is you'll kind of get a bit of pressure building up as well, because obviously the foam, there's air and it's kind of making a gas, so it's expanding.
It's more effort. So, really is more effort.
So, is that frothy?
I don't know. How do I know?
Yeah. Ask it. Is it frothy? Did it say?
Are you frothy?
Yeah, I'm frothy. Mr. Matey Bubble Buff. So.
Why can't? Oh,
there we go. Is it nice and frothy? Yeah. Demonstrate at home. Prove it's frothy.
How do I do this? Oh, so, I know how to do this.
There we go. Pour it a great high. So there we go. Can we see that? That's frothy.
Is it enough?
That's awesome. Yeah.
Hang on. I'm going to be a bartender.
Are you? So, ice cubes just to shake it down.
You shake with. Let me put it here because we got this for a reason, so we should really use it, shouldn't we?
I'll give you. Hang on. One's just stuck in the bottom of it. There we go. So plenty of ice. And now we're going to shake it down properly. 10, 12 seconds. Proper welly. Hard, fast shake.
Have I done this the wrong way or the right way?
Martini glass or rocks glass with ice?
Rocks glasses out, please.
Oh.
Hard.
We're going Coupe glass.
Huh?
Melissa is reminding you of that time you microwave lemons.
Yeah. So I do it.
And Gaz, I'll see them. I've seen the questions, Gaz. I'll get into them in a second. Where's all the rocks glasses gone?
Do you think I have more skill with shaking cocktails now?
I reckon. Give it some welly.
That was
Get that
welly.
ice to hit. That's it. Like bang, bang, bang. Proper. You want to get that so cold that you can kind of.
Oh my god.
Get frozen there.
It really hurts your arms. I think I might have to do arm workouts just to get this strength. I've got that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that'll do. That's
I'm
perfect.
done now.
You're done. All my rocks glasses are over there. I think I didn't even look at that. So we're gonna serve this up in a martini glass. No, you can. Oh, there we go. It's nice.
I just need some practice. Double strength.
There's no right or wrong with the sours. They can go in rocks glasses over an ice. Nice touch is like a big ball of ice if you're going to use like a rocks glass or a tumbler glass. Or because of the foam, they actually look really good in martini glasses. So double strain. And this one, oh yeah, I was going to do this one. Was I going to garnish or something?
Yeah, so you're going to garnish it with
I was going to garnish the other one with
posh, isn't it?
with mint, wasn't I? I completely forgot.
Oh dear, did I mess up?
It's not that foamy, is it?
Oh, I messed up.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, it's not that foamy.
That's really embarrassing.
It's not that foamy.
See, this
Hang
is
on.
why you don't do live videos.
We need to fix this for the photo.
Oh no.
Hang on.
Oh Steve,
Hang on,
what did I do?
It's alright, Shibwelly. Shibwelly, she wrist action.
Oh, so I only got you cocktail.
Cool. This is where there's going to be pressure now in the foam.
Oh, that tastes good though. Alright.
There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Shakalaka.
Imagine if it wasn't foamy. How embarrassed would you be?
Oh, it's going to be foamy. There we go. Nice and foamy.
Thing is, do you know one thing I'm going to say to you?
Go on.
It's not very far from the top, is it?
Yeah, it is a bit small. We were going to put it in a rocks glass over ice, to be fair.
But do you know what? I think we'll deal with it for this.
But this
Should I still take a photo of it?
This is my kind of point with martini glasses, and I've had this, guys. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. This is kind of my point with martini glasses. They get to a point where they can be too big for cocktails. To fill that up, you are obviously going to add more alcohol and more kind of ingredients to it, because all that is alcohol in that. So my kind of general rule is sort of 7.5 ounce glasses, 7.5 ounce martini glasses, especially if you're a pub or a bar, are perfect. When you get into 8.5, maybe even 9 ounce martini glasses or coupe glasses, they can be a little bit too big. They're all right if you're at home, you just make it bigger. There's no right or wrong with that. But if you're in a pub or a bar, you kind of want a 7.5 ounce sort of coupe martini glass is perfect sort of size for those sort of things. And then I've just got.
That's lovely, by the way.
Do you like that?
I snuck
I've just got dehydrated orange. Just pop on top there.
Wow.
That will look cool.
Should I? Yeah, I'll still take a photo of it.
Yeah.
Even though it's a bit shallow. Is that the right way? Yeah, that's the right way.
Oh, that's so good. That is so
it's
good.
nice, isn't it?
Oh,
I like
a little
it.
bit left in there.
Very good.
You got any more coming out in here to fill it out?
Oh, are you gonna?
I don't know. We might have got a little bit more. Right, Gaz, let's get on and answer these questions while Izzy's doing that. So there was 2 here, weren't there? 2 questions. Hey Tim, how you doing? So ordered my Boston Shaker. Let's give Gaz 5 minutes of fame. Ordered my Boston Shaker set from the website. Arrived today. Using them Friday night. Yes, from Drinkstuff. Good man, Gaz. Good man. We like that. So, question. Can you make an old fashioned from Jack Daniels, as a friend is coming on Friday and that's all he drinks? Wanted to make him one, but so yes. Look, whiskey connoisseurs are going to come at you and say, no, it's terrible. It's not bourbon. It's not legally. It's not bourbon. If you take the legalities out of it, yes, it is bourbon. It's made in exactly the same way, sort of, give or take. So will Jack Daniels work? Yes, of course it works. In fact, it's coming out in a cocktail in part 2 of this show, which I've got to crack onto in a minute, because we're going to try and keep it to an hour. So Jack Daniels is cracking whiskey. It's cheap as chips. It does the job. When you get better, that's the wrong way to say it. When you appreciate whiskey more, then you can start using better whiskies. But until you're at the point where you can kind of tell the difference between a decent sort of cheaper whiskey and a really, really good kind of Woodford's or Wild Turkey or anything like that, there's no point in spending an extra sort of 10, 15 quid when that's going to do the job pretty well. And the flavoured stuff, like Jack Daniel's Cinnamon, even Jim Beam to be fair, but Jack Daniel's Cinnamon, Jack Daniel's Rye, what else do they do? The honey in old fashions, they all work. So yeah, of course they do. Right, and the last one, I'm going to make this one very, very quickly because this is funny. Funny. Did I actually get that out?
Oh, look at that.
No. This is kind of an added bonus because I've got a bottle and it's in the fridge, and to be fair, you know, it doesn't keep. This is one piece that we've had this discussion already today. Warnick's doesn't keep forever. It's made from eggs. Okay, even on the back of the bottle, they say keep it refrigerated and use within 6 months. All right. Even then, I'd still be reluctant to use it after 6 months or before 6 months. I personally would sort of say 3 to 4 months. Me personally. Yes, it's got brandy. We know Warnick's is a great brand. It's got brandy in there, so it's going to preserve the egg yolks. Because that's all it is. It's egg yolks, brandy, vanilla and sugar. That's all it is, all right? Lesser brands, I'm not kind of sure how much. And let's be fair, it's 17% alcohol. So there isn't that much alcohol in there to preserve it. That's why I kind of say 6 months. All right? So lesser brands, it's going to be a lesser quality alcohol. We don't really know. So if you've kept on the shelf after opening for anything more than a month, bin it. Because I really wouldn't trust it. At the end of the day, it's egg yolks. So this is very quickly a rhubarb and custard martini. And I'm going to do a little Nick and Nora serve for this. Because I think this is kind of cool. I will, where's my other one? I did wash it. I've lost it already. Have we got another? Oh, it's there. It's all right. It's in the ice. So rhubarb and custard martini. I'm going for, let's just double check. I'm going for 25 ml.
It looks good, doesn't it? Right?
Yeah. Because all this is alcoholic custard.
I can't wait to drink that.
That's all it really is.
I just watched Steve make cocktails and what,
I'm getting the apple juice out to play again. So 50 ml of apple juice. And to be fair, this will probably fit in a coupe glass as well. But I'm just going to wash out the Advocaat. So 25, 50.
Making a mess again.
And there was a little bit of sugar going on, if I remember rightly. No, there wasn't. There was a bit of lime juice. I'm sure I was going to put. I might need to put sugar in this actually. Haven't said so, but I might need to put sugar. I'm going to do half the juice of a lime. Go straight in. Sod it. That'll do. Half a juice of a lime, and then the gin's there. So we're going for a last 50 ml double bubble of the gin. There we go. So now, can you lengthen this out? Yes. Add more apple juice. Serve it in a tall glass over ice. Job is a good one. But I'm just going to shake this down very, very quickly. Hopefully, in a Nick and Nora glass. That one I do. That's nice and washed. It's just something that, you know, you're going to buy Advocaat for snowballs at Christmas. It's just something else if you've got gin. So rhubarb and custard martini or something. I just want to quickly taste this. No, it's all right actually. Don't need the sugar. I'm going to back myself that young Izzy's going to love this without the sugar.
Okay.
There we go.
Cute. I like the glass. It's a cute glass.
There we go.
Right, here we
and
go.
I'll sort a nice garnish out for that in a second.
Yeah, just let me put my straw in it.
Actually, let's do a wheel.
Oh,
Is that good?
Yeah, it's good actually.
There we go.
I'd happily sit and drink that one.
That'll do.
Oh,
So
look at that.
there we go. Oh, sorry, I should have got that off. Sorry, Gaz. Right, there we go. Hide. Oh. Whoopsie. So, very, very simple. Rhubarb, custard, hint of ginger, hint of apple juice, kind of just to add it. It's like a rhubarb and custard martini.
I'd happily sip that, but...
yeah, there we go. Have shoulder... Oh, I like that. Shoulder monkey. That's a better way of calling it, yeah. Monkey shoulder is great, okay? Monkey shoulder is a step up above Bell's famous grouse. It is basically a blend of malt whiskies, as opposed to... Am I on the way, Michael?
No, you're good.
As opposed to, like Bell's famous grouse, they're a blend of sort of decent whiskies, but not malt whiskies, whereas Monkey Shoulders have blended that. So it's really good, but bear in mind Scotch, even though it's still whiskey, Scotch has a very different flavour profile to bourbon. Okay, so it will work. You just got to play about with it slightly because they aren't very, very different in that sort of sense. Japanese whiskey tastes similar-ish, in my opinion, to Scotch, but even then, similar characteristics. Okay, but Canadian whiskey is different to Irish whiskey, which is different to American whiskey, which is different to Scotch whiskey. All right, so just kind of find. For instance, I don't like Scotch whiskey. I'm just about handling American bourbon. But I'm kind of a little bit better with Irish whiskey than I am Scotch whiskey. I really don't like Scotch whiskey. So there we go. Right, hide that. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I was going to try and do 40 minutes and 20 minutes, but so we might go slightly longer than 8 o'clock, but not too much longer than this. I'll try and have you off a little bit, but about roughly on time. So part 2 of this, I just need a little clear up, is the there it is. I was looking for that. Is William Fox's black cherry syrup. Now the whole point, I'm just going to be, I'll be talking, but I'm just going to off here washing. The whole point of George's William Fox, so George is the guy that owns the brand. The whole point of William Fox is they're traditionally colourless, except for you can see a couple up here. They're traditionally colourless syrups because his whole point is he wants you to make decent cocktails without changing the colour. That's his USP, if you like, unique selling point. So he's gone down the colourless route. They should still, I've not actually tried that yet, they should still
smelt it the other
bang
day,
a flavour. Let's have a little...
do you taste them?
Yeah, I'll have a little taste. Just pour,
Really?
yeah, of course it is.
Oh, okay.
Just bang a little bit in there. I kind of want to...
I'm going to do yours first, just to, like a little splash.
Yeah, just a little splash. Just...
Is that too little, or was I a bit stingy? Or was I actually? Because I. Why did you do
taste
this?
Taste this micro.
I don't know. It's sugary. Like you won't order a whole shot.
Not
of
that
it.
much, Jesus.
We're gonna fall out by the end of this live. I'll be locking you in.
It smells good. Smells good.
I'm scared to taste it because I've never just drank syrup before.
That's all the aftertaste of that. I know.
I've not done it.
Initial taste for 2
scared.
seconds.
It's just syrup.
Initial taste for 2 seconds is like syrup, but the aftertaste, wow.
Wait, what do you mean like syrup?
It's like sugar syrup.
Never had sugar syrup on its own.
What? Let it go down. You taste it? Taste the cherry? Be honest. George won't care. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Oh, do you know what it actually tastes like?
Go on.
This is going to be really funny, but if you've ever accidentally eaten like a cherry lip balm.
What?
A cherry lip balm.
If I accidentally ever eaten a cherry lip balm?
Yeah, like, you know, when you put, like you wouldn't know, because you might have put a lip balm on. No, because, you could have tested out some different flavoured lip balms. Yeah, I don't know, it's just got that, like,
okay,
cherry kind of taste. Obviously, it's just like cherry, so of course we're going to have cherry.
So it tastes like cherry?
Yeah.
Funny. Well, it's a cherry syrup, so we're in the right direction, at least. Right, Cointreau. So, I have got
I can't have too much, it's very sweet.
We've kind of got 4 cocktails to do here. 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes. We should be good. So, first cocktail we're going to do. This Gaz could be right up your street as well. I am going to use rum for this, but this would traditionally be a whiskey cocktail. All right. So what I'm going to do is a black cherry julep. All right. Now, traditionally, so all juleps are simply 3 ingredients. Boom, boom, boom. I went shopping. I bought baking potatoes and sweet potatoes. So, traditionally, that's all juleps are. They're like mojitos without the soda and citrus. All right. We did that one for Dan a couple of weeks ago, and he absolutely loved it. But tulips, we're all about riffing stuff up. I think black cherry, we know black cherry works with whiskey. Jim Beam Red Stag. Red Stag is a cherry whiskey. All right, so we know that works.
I've just suddenly remembered what one you was on.
Ah, there we go.
You're making so many cocktails.
So instead, going back to what I do best, is inspiration. That's what I love doing. So we're just kind of riffing stuff up. But to go one step further, I think I'm doing this. I'm going to do you a cherry and chocolate rum julep, if you like. Really elongated name. Call it something different, but it's going to work a treat. My favourite little julep cards here. You can make this one.
I've never made a julep before, so this could be my first time.
Basically, double bubble of rum.
Okay, that's right. I've got my own.
So not shaken cocktail. This gets made straight, and we use julep cups because you'll see, because of the crushed ice. It's a crushed ice cocktail, and we're going to condensate it up. It's going to be properly frozen. So double bubble of that. Ooh, we then want 2 lots of 15 ml. So 15 ml of chocolate.
And 15 ml of cherry.
And 15 ml of cherry.
I pay attention. Would you do that? I think you do the syrup first, because then you wash out the...
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I mean, we're taught in a cocktail world to do the cheaper ingredients first. So if we do make a mistake, we've not wasted the booze. However, I've always gone the other way. I've always done the alcohol first, and then gone through the syrups, and then the citrus, and then the mixer. That's just how I've done it. So
sure, I never thought about that, but it's very true, isn't it?
It is. I mean, if you're just starting out, that's that. If you're really tight and you don't want to waste anything, then yeah, do the cheapest ingredients first. But then, so we've got double bubble of rum, whatever rum. Spiced rum will work for this as well. Spiced rum will be amazing in this as well. We've got a chocolate liqueur. We've got a cherry liqueur. I've just got 8, probably slightly more, 8 to 10 mint leaves. We don't muddle them. Palm your hand. What do?
Give it a spank.
Spank the mint.
Do you know what? I really don't like that word.
What, spank?
Can we slap or
No, spank.
Tickle or
So
it's when I write it out. Whenever I write out the recipes after,
you've given them to me, wrist action is going to be.
Let's change the word.
Oh, Gaz, I'll read that in a sec, Gaz. So Izzy's wrist action is going to be all over this right now. So we add crushed ice.
It is my spoon.
And then we're just going to churn this cocktail really quickly and really hard. If you're in a bar, napkin over the top so you don't kind of spill it all over the place. If you're at home, don't faff around with it.
Can I? Oh, Stephen, this isn't good. Oh no. This is all going wrong. Could you just do it?
Right, so
I'm going to make more
very
of a
quickly,
fuss
we're just going to churn this up. And you should start to see the julep cup condensating up.
Oh, wow.
Add a bit more crushed ice. Basically, they have these prepped in America with juleps, especially on Derby Day over there. And they'll let the mint infuse for ages and ages and ages. There we go. That in a few minutes, that'll properly condensate up because that's already.
We should wait for it to, because I want to get a photo of it because it's condensated.
And then
can I just dip this in?
Don't be tight with the mint. Plenty of mint sprigs. You could go with cherry as well.
Woo.
It's basically going to be.
Oh, that's not my kind of cocktail, but it's good.
Dan's going to love this.
Dan's going to love it. It's got that really whiskey, not whiskey. Wait,
another
rum.
sprig of mint.
Rum, yeah, Havana comes rum. It's got that strong.
I'm gonna put a maraschino cherry on this because I've got them, so why not?
It's nice actually.
Oh, see, that is my type of cocktail.
Joe, I actually like the aftertaste of that more.
You can obviously add. We're not opening this yet. I've not cracked the maraschino cherries. You can obviously add a tiny bit more sugar if you want it sweeter. There's nothing wrong with this. I kind of do as. I love maraschino cherries. It's my little. There we go. We'll make sure that's right up front and centre for a photo.
Lovely.
And there we go. Mint julep. Sorry, that's what the actual real cocktail is called. But rum, chocolate, cherry, julep.
I'm going to take this one off.
And we'll do that. So next up, is that in a way? Is that all right?
It might be all right.
Is that all right? Cool. So let's go to. Hey, Geordies, how you doing? Let's just go back quickly to Scott. No, everyone loves a spank. Gaz, have watched a few different cocktail maker channels. Have to say yours is the most informative, fun shows, and I'm learning new cocktails every Sunday night. Come and say hello on Sunday nights as well. Yes, come and join the crew. Cool. And then what's Geordie saying? Geordie's got my first delivery from Drinkstuff. Use the ODK to make. Yeah, 2112121. Is that Morse code? Oh, right, yes. Cool, I'm with you.
Oh, is in
awesome.
half, 1, 2.
Yeah,
no, 2, 1, half, off, 1, 2.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes. Yeah. Do you like that?
Yeah, considering I'm not a massive
fan of
cherry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
converted him onto cherry. Nice. So that's chocolate cherry rum there. We've got a fun one coming up now. So, French martinis. A lot of you will have heard of French martinis, and we will serve this up in that glass because that will be a perfect size glass for that.
Oh, a lovely glass.
Did I need to? No, washed it down.
No, I actually do like the glass.
So, French martini style for this, vanilla vodka, because vanilla and cherry goes really well together. That's on the shelf there.
Have you been organised enough to get your vanilla? Oh, yes.
Yes, I have. Eyes all prepped, ready to go. 3 ingredients, that's all it is. And I've actually put lemon. I'm going to have a little taste now, and I've just put lemon just kind of, because traditionally we wouldn't use sugar syrup in a French martini. It's Chambord, which is sweet, but it's not as sweet as this. Okay, and Chambord is a raspberry liqueur. So I've put lemon just to kind of see whether it needs, we would use the lemon just to kind of balance it out if it is too sweet. I don't think it will be, but we'll go. So double bubble of your vanilla vodka.
Oh, do you think I should have cleaned that out? Because you got one that's not got chocolatey in it. Thank you.
There we go. So 50 ml double bubble vanilla vodka.
Will this work? I'm confused. I've just had a mind blank.
What?
That one that I'm making, is it?
Doesn't matter really. I've just started because it's branded. I've started making them in there. So when that's there, people can see Drinkstuff.
Oh, that's why it's confused me then, isn't it?
Yeah. It's up to you. I've got a funny.
Because I've not had to flip it. That's why.
Not the one. That's the one. I was just going to open a fresh one.
Right, double bubble of that.
Double bubble of that. I would go 15 ml of that.
15.
Scotty B! Scotty B's in the house. Izzy's like, who's Scotty B? Don't know who Scotty B is.
Well, I'm not being funny, but there are so many people that you shout out, and I'm like, I always look, obviously.
Who is it?
I know who it is.
I know who it is.
You know Scott.
Right, and then 50 ml. It's traditionally the same amount as the vodka, but again, if you want to make it a bit weaker, then kind of dial it back down.
Wait, hang on. Let me just double check. 50.
50. Yeah.
Okay.
So by dialing it back down, I would add more pineapple juice, so 75 ml. All right. But again, so have a little.
Steve made a mess.
Have a little shake of this. There you go.
I've got syrup on the table, and then it all over the lid. Okay.
Cool.
You can do that.
So there we go.
Done up.
So proper shaky.
How do I do this without making an absolute mess?
What? So just.
I overthought it. That's why. God.
Overthought it. That's it.
Yeah?
That sounded better. Go
Did
on.
you like it?
I can hear the sound now. Proper. Good. The whole point of shaking the cocktail is getting the ice from there to there as quickly and as hard as possible.
It hurts, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
My arms kill. Is it done?
Yeah. Is it?
Hang on, I will do one more time.
You happy with the?
One more. Just one more. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Right. I just want a quick taste. Just want a very quick taste. Just to see whether we need lemon. Me personally, no.
All right.
Oh, that's good. Double strain.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that a lot.
You know, Steve normally goes on about my eyes. It's Steve's eyes today. Steve's eyes. Yeah.
So again.
Maybe fancy it. No, actually, no. Let's not do that. We haven't got time for that.
Yeah. Again, this might even fit in the Nick and Nora glass, but.
Oh, I didn't shake it enough. I didn't get enough.
Oh, Izzy.
What is it with me? I need more muscles.
Right. Just to kind of.
Does it need to be foamy?
I'm not doing it to show Izzy or anything like that. I'm doing it to them because this is the question I get all the time. Even I've delisted a lot of photos, a lot of videos, but I still keep the Porn Star Martini videos up on my channel. And every single day, without fail, Steve, I don't get the froth. Right. I'm not doing it to rip the piss out of. Rip the Michael out of Izzy.
Sorry, who was it? I'm swearing at me now.
I'm literally showing you to demonstrate. Pineapple juice should froth up. Unless this is out of date pineapple juice, which it shouldn't be, because I only opened it. So, hopefully, he says, hopefully, I'm backing myself now.
Okay, I have a feeling you're going to send that fly in.
See, look how cold that's got already.
Why? Because I made it cold.
Ooh.
I think it's because we mucked around talking about something else instead of just getting it straight out there. All right, Dan. Oh, there we go. Like.
So that is literally the difference between my porn star martinis with a nice white frothy head and people that comment saying, oh, my porn star martini doesn't froth up. That is all the difference is. It's always the shake. Nothing else, not the ingredients. Always the shake.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But, you know.
That. I'll top that up for a photo in a second.
I did have quite a good
because I've got...
I thought it was a good shake. You even said it was a good shake.
So have a little taste of that. That's really good.
I did have a taste.
You've tasted it already?
I tasted it already.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's nice.
How are we going to make that look pretty?
It's like, it wasn't my first, but I'm not a massive fan of pineapple, so I do really struggle with like pineapple flavours. Yeah, I'm not a pineapple girl. I like pretty much every other fruit.
I think, to be fair, I think for the gang, so what we do with these cocktails, in case you don't know, we actually put these in little pots and number them up. So the gang, there's the team in there think. And
Dan's even got me one.
So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, because I know they're going to be drinking these tomorrow, taking them home, I'm just going to add a little bit more pineapple juice to this. Just to kind of...
Stop the
yeah,
alcohol.
so I've just added another 25-minute pineapple juice. There we go.
Our lovely friends at William Fox have just dropped by on Insta.
Hey, George. On Insta, George, YouTube. George, I've got a message from Lorraine. Just like, why were you on holiday last week? I was like, he's still working even though he's on holiday. So, right, there we go. Proper slush puppy. I'm going to do something fun for the photo in a second. So all I've done is just added another 25.
He's fucked over now.
Hey! Willis.
So that was fast as well, actually. Just how quickly he got over from Instagram to YouTube. Very quick. Look at
How's
that.
that
How
look for a
very
photo?
pretty. I'll rearrange it if you
Yeah,
can't get
there
it
we
right.
go.
It's okay.
So kind of a French, I don't know what to call it, French, that's all we're really doing is kind of riffing up very, very simple cocktails with these syrups. Adrienne, hello, hey Paul. I'm just going to quickly, does that need washing?
Could you take that away, please?
Could I take that away? Of course I can.
Thank you.
Of course I can. And the jigger. Right. We have got 2 more cocktails to do very, very quickly. I'm just going to have a very quick wash of these. We've got just 2 more black cherry cocktails. Here is the interlude break. Right, there we go.
It's all right, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Izzy, Phil.
What should I talk about?
I don't know. Questions. Chat to Paul. Right.
Hi.
Right. Hey Pat, how you doing? So
Instagram.
Paul, did you forget to put your clocks back, or did you start early? Paul, as I said in the Discord yesterday, Paul, 7 o'clock, I did a whole long blog, which I think you read because I'm sure you replied. So we started at 7 o'clock,
Steve.
young Paul.
But your long blog, some people just scan over them.
Yeah, but I put bold. The 4 things that I wanted them to read.
Things.
The 4 things that I wanted them to read, I put in bold. So if they just skim read, they can see Drinkstuff live, 7 p.m. And 2 other things. So no excuses. No excuses.
What are the 2 other things?
I don't know. I can't remember. I wrote a blog. Something's worth saying. You've got to say it, ain't you? And Adrienne, what's that? Gaz. Right, there we go. Adrienne, how many cocktails you make this week? You really got them biceps. She's going to get them too.
Yeah, I am.
I should tell you what we should do. We should measure the guns
No,
now.
do you know what? No. This is the thing, Steve.
have a
I
gun.
have chubby arms. This is not okay.
No, but you don't have to tell anyone. No.
He went off camera,
measure your
didn't
guns.
he?
No, you measure your guns and then
Yeah.
see how big are they. And you could say I've had an increase of
could you?
2 centimetres.
I mean, you know for a fact I'm healthy again. I went on a run yesterday. I am exercise.
run?
I am health.
So, again, we've kind of already made this cocktail tonight, but this would be... Come on, mousy. There it is. I thought this would be a fun way to go. We're going to do a black cherry Cosmo.
Ooh.
Very, very simple. So another, I think we go. Do you like that glass or do you want that glass? What glass do you want?
You know which one my favourite one is. Yeah.
There's one on the floor down here. What's that?
Is there? Oh, there is. Oh, okay.
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 So we've got 2 of your favourite glasses.
Lucky me. Maybe
Oh,
I'll just
feels.
keep one on my
Oh,
desk.
hang on, are they the same?
They
that
are.
That one's thicker. No, they're not. They're not.
They are. They're both Hayward.
Look, that's all like chubby. That's chubby. That's not.
Look, let's focus on this. Come on. You were telling me to hurry up, and now
vodka.
it's a bit dirty, actually. This one, Steve.
Is that the one that was on the floor?
Yeah, that definitely is.
Let's use the clean one. Right.
Yeah, this is the
So
clean
we've
one.
got vodka. We've got the black cherry syrup, which I've put away again, coming out of the way. Where'd it go? Black cherry. There it is. Black cherry. We have got. I'm going to do some lime and some cranberry juice. Really, really, really simple.
Every single. Sorry, coughing already. Every single time you say that, all I think about is Hot Fuzz when he goes in and asks for a cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice. Cranberry juice. Right.
Yeah, just cranberry juice.
Let's. Do you want to just grab those out of the way for 2 seconds and just pop that?
What, this?
Yeah, just pop that down. There we go.
Sorry, that was a really rude way of saying that, wasn't it? What, this?
What,
that
this?
just sounded a bit rude.
Right, so if you want to do a double bubble of vodka, I'm just doing half a lime as I've got it in my hand.
I haven't got a...
Jigger. There we go. Jigger. Right, there we go. So double bubble of vodka.
Oh.
Oh.
That was quite good.
Nice.
Did you see that?
Nice. So double bubble of vodka. I would say about
Good.
15 ml of
Oh,
lime
really?
juice, but I've just done half a lime squeezed in.
Which
We're
is
going for
about-
15 ml of black cherry syrup. Oh well, Paul, that's fine, mate. we've actually had pretty big numbers. 7 o'clock is the new 8 o'clock, isn't it? It's fine. And we want 50 ml of cranberry juice. Now, me being me as well, why Izzy's doing this, this is not an egg white cocktail at all, in the slightest. I love, my regular viewers, you will know I love the effect that this has. I like the white foam on top. So, see these foamers as not only an egg white replacement, but an awesome way to create a nice layer of white foam on top. So I'm just going to do 6 drops. 3, 4, 5, 6, there we go. As I say, it's not an egg white cocktail, you don't have to, I just think it looks really cool. You don't need to dry shake this, so I will ice you up.
Why?
Because it's not, because we're just creating, we're not creating a sour.
So you don't want literally like a...
It'll do the same thing.
That makes sense.
I'll be honest.
I'm going to do it really quickly,
You
Steve.
don't really need to kind of dry shake those foamers. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Right. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Boom.
She's got it.
So,
Yeah,
yes.
I'll do the Steve, like you do like a little step, like
Do a little
start,
step.
like you're going to get
Yeah.
ready to like shake a cocktail.
ready.
And then you're like...
You've got to impress George now. George,
pressure.
George. So this is Izzy.
Hi.
George,
Hi, George.
what are you going to send Izzy if she nails this shake?
I really want to try the cola syrup. Anyway.
Cola syrup. We've got cola syrup.
Yeah, I know, we do. We have pretty much everything.
Cola
but
syrup. There we go.
I'll have to have a look. Hang on.
Okay.
Right,
Right.
out of the way. This is going to be a big
Go,
one.
go, go. Proper. It's going to be the best shake ever.
Oh,
Oh, what?
oh, I thought we had a bit of spill. I don't think we did. I'm not
You want
done.
that proper condensated.
This is hard.
I don't think it's funny, but does that feel natural? The way you hold
I
it?
don't know. I'm just shaking it.
Because everyone's got a different way to hold
Well,
it.
do you know
Well,
what?
how
I did
would
used to
feel
do it like
comfortable?
that, and that wasn't comfortable, so I switched it to this, and now this feels comfortable.
That's comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just not
It's
strong.
like, I don't know, some people just can't, and then when they find the proper way to hold it, like, oh yeah, it's
Maybe
better.
I need to practice. Do you think that's done? Oh, why can't I bloody do this?
So,
Help!
look at the angle.
Yeah, I know you hit it.
No, you don't. Look at the angle, and it'll just simply pop out, just like that.
You did teach me that before, but do you know what? I missed
Don't
last.
twist it, because you'll be there till Christmas.
I think last week
Don't-
I missed
don't pull it that
my
way.
practice.
Don't pull it that way.
Can I try?
So just there,
My
you'll
froth's
just...
gone now. Yeah. Now that's not an accurate representation of the skills I have. Why can't I do this? Why can't I do it? I think I need to go home.
What are you doing? Look, it just pops out just like that.
Just look, it pops out just like that. I think you purposely did that a lot. Like,
Oh, look, come on.
look, it pops out just like this.
Oh, this is the most fun I've had all week. What are you doing? I don't understand. Look, watch. It just pops out just like that.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. One more time. Why doesn't it do it for me?
Pull it. Look, it's coming. Just follow the angle. Look, you just follow the angle, but it comes this way.
Do you know what? I'm going home. I'm going. I need a wee now.
Well, right. Tinted. Whoop.
Oh, there's nothing in it.
That was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Just double strain.
Look at that froth.
See, that'll settle if you leave that for a photo for a couple of minutes. That'll kind of settle like a pint of Guinness, nice and red. A cherry kebab to garnish this, but let's go. Oh, I know what I've got. If they're all right. Is it all right? Yeah, we've got some cranberries. We have got some cranberries. Do we like that? Oh, I never tried it.
It's interesting.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Very nice.
There we go. One more for luck, because I'll have to get chucked out. There we go.
I really like these cocktail sticks, by the way.
There we go. Look at that.
Lovely.
See, that's so you can kind of see that now settling beautifully.
Lovely. Right.
So there we go. Black cherry and black cherry riff on a Cosmo.
Yep.
And then the final one we're going to do is this is the one you kind of made.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I get very excited about this. I really like
that'll be
sourness.
fine in a few minutes. You don't have to worry about.
Thank you.
Photoing that at the moment.
Just shuffle that
So
off there.
the final one we're going to do.
I'll keep my straw.
I think that's washed and that's washed.
Making
so
a right mess
cool.
today, aren't we?
That's all right. Let it settle for a couple. That'll be fine.
I think it looks nice. It's ready now.
Is it ready now? Okay,
Well, I
that's
think
cool.
it's ready now.
Hey, Digicide, how you doing?
Oh, we might need to move that though.
Anyone else want to admit to popping it off the other way to take it off? Oh, look, see, George is sending. He's going to send you a bottle of whatever flavour you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'll
have to have a look.
So we are going to finish off, and again, we've made this cocktail already tonight, but again, as I keep saying, it's just simple inspiration. All right, there's nothing here to kind of cocktails, fun, money makers, cash converters for pubs and bars. They are just simple, really, really simple. Okay, you do not have to get complicated. So we are going to be doing a black cherry sour and a Gaz. It was Gaz, wasn't it? Gaz. This is where the Jack Daniels comes out to play because, as I said, Dan's obviously
likes it.
As I said, think Jim Beam Red Stag. We're going to be using the black cherry syrup. Boom. We're going to be using, and we're creating an awesome, probably even better Red Stag because that tastes awesome. There we go. No favouritism there. So we're going to use that. We're going to use our Angostura bitters. We're going to use our foamers again because this would be an egg white cocktail, but we're using foamers instead of your egg white. And if you're just tuning in, watch the replay, and we talked all about egg white earlier. And there's one ingredient missing, a lemon. That looks quite juicy, so that
looks like a great lemon.
That might be there. So you've made a sour already tonight.
Yes, I have, and I will be making this one because
you've got the ingredients there.
I can do this. I don't even need Steve. Do you know what? Go sit down. Go home.
Go and sit down.
Yeah, no,
so
don't leave me.
This is your. So how are you serving this? Martini glass or rocks glass?
Do you know what? I would like a rocks glass because I always feel like I enjoy
while you're
drinking
making that, I'll go and find a rocks glass.
Am I going to have to explain what's going in each one?
Yeah.
This is good.
So you're presenting now.
Are you sure? This is probably a bit risky, isn't it? Do I have to use the words double bubble?
Double bubble. You can invent new lingo.
So I don't know. I won't invent new lingo, but it's 50 ml of whiskey. Is that? Do you say whiskey or would you say Jack Daniels? Ooh, that was very close to the top. Would you say Jack Daniels or would you just go 50 ml of whiskey? Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just standing here.
I was asking you a question actually.
Phil.
Then 15 ml of syrup.
I call it whiskey.
Black cherry syrup. I just think I sound like an elderly woman when I talk and explain things, so I just would rather not.
No, but you're talking in language that these guys will understand.
I don't know about that. Have you heard me talk?
I think you are.
I get so mixed up with my words at times.
Hey, these guys have been watching me for flipping ages.
True.
So,
I'm not done yet. And then 25 ml of lemon juice.
I forgot.
So I'm going to need my squeezer, but Steve has taken it off of me.
No, it's here, look.
Okay. And that's.
You've got another one prepped there as well, look.
Do I?
There you go.
Oh,
just in case you need it.
I think I'll pick this. No, we'll do this.
Decisions.
I
struggle with that word as well. Decisions. I put an SH here. Oh.
You know what? That's going to be a really good one for my little caption this. Oh, yeah, could you? Thank you.
I got you. Don't worry.
Look at that.
No, you don't want that just yet.
I'm getting warmer.
That's close enough for one. We've got about 23 ml. That's close enough. That's why I say always measure your lemon juice, purely because you never know whether you're going to get 15 ml or 30 ml or 40 ml out of a flipping lemon. There's no rhyme or reason to them. So always measure. Limes, we pretty much guarantee you you're going to get about 15 ml.
Should I do it like this? Is that
Yep.
it? Then how many of these? 2? Can I do it at an angle? Is that easier?
Do whatever. I potentially, do 2.
Did anyone see that? Because that was good.
That was good. That was good. And then, so we've done the lemon, and then the final thing is your drops. Dropsies.
So I'm putting this in and then doing a dry shake, yes? Yep. To make it foamy. 1, 2. Ooh.
7? No.
Was
Did I
it
say
8?
7? Was that 8, was it?
Yeah, because like one kind of slipped past me.
So again, dry shake.
Ooh. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Steve shake's coming.
For Damo that's going to be watching back. Come on.
Camera.
We need the Izzy shake. What's the Izzy shake?
Just a smile, you know?
Smile.
Just a nice smile. Like, I don't know, that's
Angelic
very nice.
smile.
I'll have to think about it. This is hard at shaking it without.
It's harder without ice.
Oh, I just got it down my neck. Oh. Did you see that?
What?
It's all frothing out and it went up my neck.
Okay.
Oh, Steve, could you do this actually?
Oh, I forgot.
Well, my little finger's hanging. I'll shake it with ice. Look, you're spilling.
I know. The seal wasn't. There we go. So.
Frothy enough? Yeah, I'd say yeah.
I'd
say just about. So then, and then you put it with ice.
That'll do.
Would you call this a cold shake?
Just a wet shake, a shake. Shake. What's the song? Shake.
I'm struggling with my shaking tonight. No, you're going to have to do this. I'm sorry.
Oh,
the arm's gone.
See, even if you do like
well,
that.
Let me extend my arms a bit more because maybe I'm not extending my arms enough to get a good enough like.
I don't know. I don't mean it's funny, but you don't look. It doesn't look.
I don't look comfortable.
It doesn't
do you know
look
why? Because I'm not.
No. Just holding it. It doesn't natural. That's not the word. Natural. It doesn't look natural.
All right.
It's just like I don't know.
I don't think it.
I can't do like some bartenders do all that.
No, this is what I don't think I found my thing yet. You know. How do you hold it?
I kind of.
I'm going to try this. If it goes everywhere, who knows?
Thumb, forefinger.
Wait, like that?
Yeah. But there. So from there to there.
Oh, hang on. This might be working.
Yeah, that looks more.
I'm Steve the barman.
Need longer strokes. There we go. That's it. That looks better.
I did it.
That looks better.
Maybe I'm Steve then. Maybe I'm a Steve shaker.
A Steve shaker. Let me get some nice ice.
Yeah, that felt better actually. That felt more comfortable. Oh, we've done it. Oh, I nearly got it. I've got very cold hands now.
For the next 10 minutes, I'm just going to be filling this glass with ice while Izzy's trying to get that to bits.
You have until I've got this off.
Hey!
See? I'm a bartender now.
I've got one more.
And then we were going to do just a strain.
Yeah,
well, because you've already got ice in there, but if you didn't have ice in there, then we'd do a dirty dump, which I don't again, don't like the way that you say that.
Dirty dump?
It's just too grim, you know? I think...
Too grim?
It's a bit gross, isn't it?
So, there we go. Fresh ice, strain. Oh, have we not used it? Oh, we have.
We did, but you've probably hidden it.
It just confused me because we've not used the
branded
branded
Drinkstuff. It's really foamy
ones.
as well. Right, are you ready?
And so, black cherry sour.
Can I put a cherry on top?
Yeah, let's put a cherry on top. I'll tell you what we will do as well. Where's my orange? That's already been used. So let's get.
Look at that! I did it. Okay, you know what? The froth isn't as good as I think I could have been. Oh, and then a cherry in front of it. I'll try it for you. I just love sour.
So this is Dan's whiskey.
Dan, you're gonna like this. Let me take a photo then, and you can. I suppose you can.
Wait.
No, I was like, wait. But you can have a look at that. Let's see if we've got a little.
That's good.
Cherry.
For some of you,
very nice.
I'll be honest, that might be a little bit too citrusy. Just add more sugar. If it's not, if you kind of get the citrus tang for it, just add more sugar. Oh, look at them.
Sorry, did you hear that?
She's like, move it, boy, move it.
It's either that or you get, oi, Steve, and then I start shouting at you, but I'm not going to shout.
Have we got some awesome photos for tonight?
Do you know what? I think we
we've
have.
We've never got content from a live show, so we're doing well. So there we go. Gaz looks delicious. Gaz, try that with. There's 2 whiskey cocktails there for you tonight, plus the old fashioned. Jobs are good. Look at that. Look at that. So there we go. An hour and 20 minutes. It was a bit longer than what I wanted to do. I was going to try and keep it to an hour. I'll know for future that I need to cut it down by 2 cocktails. But I hope that's helped you. As I say, next week I'll pick another flavour. It may be a different flavour gin. It may be that.
Dan approves.
That's Dan's Morse code. There we go. Proper banging. So if you've got any suggestions, let's keep it simple. What you can get from supermarkets, but decent stuff that people know. So whether we're talking Dead Man's Fingers, whether we're talking JJ Whitley, whether we're talking Whitley Neill. I saw a really cool, I forget what flavour it was now. Smirnoff have got 2 new, they've got the raspberry, but they've got a new vodka as well. Anything fun, not plain, you know, plain vodka. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. There's millions of recipes out there for plain vodka, for plain gin, for that. I'm talking, let's go fun flavour. Let's put some simple riffs on cocktails. So if you've got suggestions, whack them in the comments. If I don't see anything I like, I'll ignore you all and I'll go and do it like that.
Do I get a suggestion?
You do the syrup of the week.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, of course I do.
Well, you can have a suggestion.
Well,
What's your suggestion?
That. I know, it's probably not a very good one, okay? But we saw a raspberry, to be fair, I didn't actually look at what brand it was, but a raspberry vodka, and I was like, oh, raspberry vodka would be really nice.
So we've got...
But I'm really into the raspberry flavours at the moment.
We've got raspberry... Yeah, okay. We can do raspberry.
But that's, you know, it depends what you guys want.
Raspberry vodka, raspberry
I don't want to jump
raspberry. Thanks, Steve and Izzy. Great show. See you Sunday night. You know how far... Gaz, make sure you say hello on Sunday nights. Laura, planning on making some amaretto sours tomorrow night.
Oh, I love an amaretto sour.
I tell you what, Laura, amaretto sour with
we are missing
Laura. We've lost it. Where's it gone? It's done. Amaretto and cherry sour. It's kind of like a Bakewell sour going on, isn't it? That's awesome. So we're doing that. Raspberry syrup. Oh, so we're having a night of raspberry. Yeah. So we've got raspberry. All right. So next week's flavour. Syrup of the week is raspberry syrup.
Of course, yeah, you do different ones. I'm being silly, ignore me.
Well, we could do raspberry.
Well, no, because I was thinking, what you can do with raspberry syrup and raspberry, like, thing, you're going to put them in the same cocktail, it's only going to be raspberry. But I've realised we have 2 segments that have different...
We can play, we can have some fun with
it's
that.
It's only 8:30, but I think it's time for my bed.
So there we go, boys and girls. Thank you very much. We will be back next week at 7 o'clock because I like that time. Especially now it's dark outside and the clocks have gone back. But thanks for watching. If you've got any suggestions, Clover Clubs. Yeah, see, that was where I was going. Clover Club, gin, frothy, kind of raspberry, nice. Do it with raspberry. You could do it with raspberry vodka. You could do it with raspberry syrup. There we go.
Lovely.
And then George, well, obviously we didn't do the flavours on the back here.
No, do you know what I did look at that.
Oh, see.
Oh, was that black cherry cola?
Can I get a close up?
Did that say black on it? It's not going to be very clear, I think.
Get my belly out of the way.
I don't know if you can
black
see that.
cherry cola cooler.
I really like cherry
black
cola, so that
forest
would be cool.
gatto. There we go.
Oh, I have a question before we leave quickly.
Go.
Can you mix 2 different syrups together to make like a combination?
Yes.
So you could do the cola syrup and the black cherry to make... Nice.
If you're going to do... I don't know, some cocktails would work, like 15ml and 15ml. But if you're going to do that, if you're going to add more sweetness, you just traditionally add more lemon juice or lime juice to just kind of balance it out.
Yeah,
but
just a thought. Because,
So you could cola and black cherry. Cola and black cherry.
I know, that's what I was just thinking. I was like, That's only because it's the black cherry cola cooler, and I think that's probably...
So let's go round the houses. Pat, thank you. Digicide, thank you. Rhubarb and custard daiquiri will change your world. Was it only custard syrup? I'm thinking, that just flashed up. I was thought, what's Digicide using for custard? And I realised it was George. So what, are we going for the custard syrup?
Black cherry and cola daiquiri.
I
can imagine that'd be really nice.
See, this is what I like. And to be fair, I know George is here and we're giving him some love, but Monin will do the same thing. ODK will do, but simple cocktails. You do not have to get proper fancy, proper kind of out there and wacky and recreate and reinvent new stuff. Just kind of flip the old favourites up because they work a treat. Simply swap out even your vanilla sugar, but your normal sugar syrup, just swap out for a flavour, and that's why these do well. No, they won't. The war. William Fox, we have to, George, if I was on my channel, I'd say something different, but on this channel, we have to be all-inclusive.
Well, that is what we do.
But let's face it, Monin and ODK don't come on this channel, or Funkin', so there we go. but they do come. They do come on the Monin. Give us a lot of love in the videos. So
and
we have to be. We
you
have
never
to be
know
fair
what's going to happen. That's what I'm just saying.
We have to be fair.
I'm just saying.
But boys and girls, if you're watching, do go and check out William Fox. George, just don't DM William Fox on Instagram or whatever, because George is such a lovely guy. He's always helpful, always there. Perhaps not all of you at the same time, because he will be very, very busy. But if you've got any questions, just obviously, he's a legend. We love George to bits. So stop saying hello. Monin. On that note, go check out William Fox. You can get him on Drinkstuff website, of course you can. So we will see you next week, because Dan is really hovering there to stop. So I'm going to press stop in a minute.
Do you know what? It's better than last week when I sat there and then realised that I had to get up. I was like, oh, and ran.
Look at this. You never know when they're going to appear. They're like the boogeyman. Right, on that note, love you and leave you. See you next week.